Hello friends, I'm Dee, about to react to this vid by Spill Sesh. It's titled "The Pink Sauce Just Got Worse." So this pink sauce lady apparently has gone bankrupt and now she online begging for money. This is the lady who, had that sauce that went viral and people were saying that it was like mildew in it or something like that. And then she got an attitude and was like snapping on customers. She had a terrible attitude. I reacted to that, some time ago. I forgot what the video was called, pink sauce something. But now she back begging on GoFundMe. So let's see what's going on with her. Let's watch.
This time last year, one of the biggest stories that we were talking
she got skinty?
about was Chef P and her pink sauce. Over this past year, the pink sauce has been on a whole journey. From showing up at customers' houses exploded and spoiled, to landing a deal with Dave's Gourmet and ending up on the shelves of Walmart. We haven't talked about the pink sauce in over 6 months now, and it seems like things have taken a turn for the worse for Chef P. It's a mess, so let's get into it. Last year, this hot pink Pepto-Bismol looking sauce completely took over our For You pages and left people wondering exactly what it was. It was being poured over burgers, chicken was being dipped into it, it was even used as a taco sauce. The pink sauce quickly caught people's attention, and the person behind the sauce was none other than Chef P. Now, despite all the initial interest into the pink sauce, Chef P wasn't telling people what was in it.
First off, if you gotta put all that goddamn sauce on your food is not even good. Cook better. Get something better. Because I don't like to drown my food in sauce. If I got to do all that, that means the flavor of the actual food I'm eating is bad. So let me make something else or get some other food. I don't understand that. People go crazy with condiments. A little, sauce here and there, sure, nothing wrong with that. But this, you drowning it.
Or what made it pink? The lack of information piqued even more interest into the sauce, and it quickly became viral. So at this point, Chef P had something major here. She had an audience so interested in something that she created that people were asking where they could purchase it and try it out. All this attention quickly got to Chef P's head, and instead of going about things the right way, Chef P decided to manufacture and sell the sauce herself, and you guys know how that ended. It ended in complete disaster. At first, Chef P didn't even want to tell people the ingredients in the pink sauce. She wanted it to be a complete secret. But people quickly informed her that she couldn't do that. If she was selling something to
what if niggas got allergies to some shit? Like, you can't just do that. And kill people.
Legally, she needed to disclose everything in the pink sauce. In response to all the backlash, she eventually released this picture, which said, dragon fruit, sunflower seed oil, honey, chili, and garlic. Once again, not a complete ingredients list. It wasn't until Chef P placed the product for sale that the truth was finally revealed. The pink sauce contained milk, and Chef P was shipping this stuff out mid-summer with no temperature control. When customers started to receive their pink sauce, it showed up with the bottle expanded and exploded and completely spoiled. Someone named Allie, who actually becomes a pretty big part of this story later on, ended up finding glitter in her sauce and sent it out to a lab to be tested.
There is a piece of glitter.
Chef P ended up receiving a ton of backlash and was rightfully accused of putting people's health at risk and not following FDA guidelines when it comes to selling food products. Chef P ended up trying to do some damage control and put out this whole statement saying that her and her team were ensuring that the sauce was safe, but she ended up having to pull it from sale because of the obvious. It was not safe, it was not shipped properly, it wasn't made safely, and she even had words spelt wrong on the ingredients list, serving sizes were wrong. It was a lawsuit waiting to happen. The pink sauce disappeared for a little while there until Chef P returned on a talk show called Karamo. Chef P and Allie, the girl who found the glitter in her sauce, appeared on the show to talk about what happened. And funny enough, Chef P was actually the one to be made out as the victim in this situation.
That's on stage. And
Not for good.
I think this is a moment of reflection.
Absolutely, and I think it's a moment of learning on both parts.
Karamo know he was wrong.
Yes.
And that's being real. And this being real here. Because I literally, the thing is the matter that her business, her livelihood, her safety is being affected now. And these are things that we don't think about. This moment is for you to realize that your power is really in what you're saying and what you're doing. And that one video that you did for that second, the follow-up video, had ripple effects.
Karamo ended up getting a lot of backlash for how he handled that whole situation, so he had the girls back on his show to try and clear the air and pretty much try and save his reputation.
I'm sorry, just point blank period, that I gaslit you. On this show, it's all about healing, learning, and growing. And I would not be able to sit here and hold all of my guests accountable if I wasn't able to do that for myself.
Now the whole...
You only saying that because you got the backlash. You're not sorry. That's how you felt. You said what you said because that's how you felt.
reason that Chef P did this talk show in the first place was because she actually just landed a huge deal. Popular sauce company Dave's Gourmet picked up the pink sauce and got it on the shelves of Walmart. Dave's had the task of making sure that people knew the sauce was now being made safely and was probably banking on the sauce being super accessible now since it was in Walmart and making their money from people being curious and wanting to see what all the fuss was about on TikTok. Unfortunately, it looks like the pink sauce isn't getting away from the image that Chef P created for it. Right now, it only has a 2-star review on Walmart.com, with many people saying that it tasted sour and they never repurchased it. That's where the whole story of the pink sauce left off. Although it was a huge shock to a lot of people that it actually ended up on the shelves of Walmart, it was clear that deal wasn't doing the best and was probably only a matter of time before we heard of it being cleared out and discontinued. Well, the pink sauce is actually still being sold, but now there's a whole new drama surrounding it. Chef P recently created a GoFundMe looking for $100,000 for legal fees. It sounds like the deal between her and Dave has gone sour, and now she can't even afford to live. It reads, "Hi, my name is Veronica Shaw. I am the founder of the Pink Sauce LLC, one of my most viral sauce sensations of 2022. As a young entrepreneur with big dreams, I followed my intuition and went forth towards my dream to create something new. I made a few mistakes on the way, which led me to trust a company that is trying to take everything away from me. They are not paying me and not being transparent about records. I have tried on multiple occasions to try and come to one accord with them, but they refuse to reimburse me for marketing expenses that I spent my own funds towards. I have been silenced and financially sabotaged. I am a single mom and I do everything for my kids. Right now, I don't even have enough money to buy my kids food on my own. My mom is on disability and has been giving us $20 just to get by on a daily basis. School is a few days away. I haven't been able to get my kids clothes or anything. I am currently facing an eviction that has gone into default. The sheriffs can come to my door any day now. I need legal help. They are refusing to pay me the royalty that is owed to me. I don't know what else to do. I can't give up. I need help." Now look, the fact that she can't afford school supplies for her kids is incredibly sad. The kids had nothing to do with the pink sauce, so it's horrible that they have to suffer because of everything that's been done. No one wishes that on anyone. No one wants someone to be facing an eviction or not having enough money for food. It's a really, really sad situation, but unfortunately, a lot of people did see this coming. We obviously don't know what deal Chef P had with Dave's Gourmet, but something tells me they wouldn't have handed her this really lucrative deal knowing the reputation that the pink sauce had. They had to come in, reformulate, rebrand, and try to save its reputation. I'm sure they knew there was risk involved in selling the pink sauce, and we're hopefully banking on the fact that they'd make some money out of people's curiosity. It makes me wonder if Chef P jumped into a contract that wasn't that favorable towards her without having lawyers comb through everything. When Dave stepped in, the pink sauce wasn't even being sold. It was done, and no one wanted to touch it. She was being accused of putting people's health at risk, violating FDA regulations. The situation was a mess. I just can't see a huge company like Dave's stepping in and giving her this handsome deal that will make her a lot of money. I think they were just trying to take it off her hands and hoping to profit off all the social media attention they got. Chef P has only managed to raise just over $900 out of the $100,000 that she needs for legal fees, so who knows what's going to happen from here. At this point, I just hope maybe she's able to take that $900 out and use it on school supplies for her kids and some food. We all know how pricey a lawsuit can be, so at this point, I think the only hope that Chef P has is maybe a lawyer from social media seeing this and helping her out for free. Like I said, we don't know what her contract is, and so far I haven't seen Dave's comment on anything, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens from here. Anyways, guys, let me know.
Yeah, cause she's talking about he not paying her. What the fuck you mean he ain't paying you? This is your business. This is your sauce. So you signed over rights to him? So it sounds like you got into a bad deal. You should have had a lawyer check it out, girl. Lawyers are expensive, but they ain't that damn expensive. You can find lawyers for like $100, $200 an hour. You might as well pay that to get some legal advice so you're not fucked in the end when you're making these big decisions with companies and people. I don't understand why people don't hire lawyers to look over shit. Even artists, when they get fucked and they get in these really bad deals with labels, it's like you could scramble together a couple $100 to seek some legal advice, to have them look over some shit. Well, more than likely you'll have to pay for more than 1 hour, but still, get it'll be worth it. Trust me. Get some money together and have a lawyer look over your contracts. Don't just sign some shit because they telling you what's in there. No, have a lawyer look at it. So I don't know why she didn't do it. That's kind of slow. But I do feel bad for her kids. You know, that is unfortunate if, you know, what she's saying is the case. I hope she figures it out. But girl, that sauce just look nasty. And I get why people didn't want to fuck with it, and you had a really horrible attitude about it. When people were complaining, you were very much so not taking the blame at all and blaming the customers when you had bad business practices. I don't understand it at all, but all right. Hopefully she figures it out. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!